loved ones, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to bring you guys a video of some of my favorite colorful palettes. I have a lot of them. This is not all the colorful palettes that I have, but these are the most palettes that I tend to reach to when I do a colorful look. So I want to share them with you guys. So if you guys want to purchase, you should just go ahead. I'm going to tell you where I got them from. And I'm going to try to estimate how much they were because there's so many palettes I do not remember. Okay, so you probably got some of these palettes, but I'm going to show you guys some old school palettes as well as some new school palettes. So if you want to see what palettes that I'm going to show you guys today, then stay. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the old school. Okay, so first, one of my favorite colorful palettes is of course Sugar Peel. These are probably one of the first colorful eyeshadow palettes that I purchased that were kind of higher end, besides the BH Cosmetics and the Coastal Scents. I'm not going to show like the 120 palettes or the 88 palettes from BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents, but I do have those. So the first palette is of course my beautiful Sugar Peel palette. Each eyeshadow I think is $11. So it took me a little minute to gather all of these eyeshadows, but these eyeshadows are so pigmented and I tend to reach for these eyeshadows all of the time. Okay, so you got an array of colors. The Pro palette you could definitely buy off of the website. You could get the eyeshadows individually or you could get them in a four palette, but I did get a lot of them in the 4 palette. I depotted them and put them in the Pro palette. So these are some of the colors. So I have a total of 2 Pro palettes and a 6-pan palette of the Sugar Peel palettes. But I think the other one is more like neutrals and black and whites and shimmers. But this is the one that I tend to reach to. And I could tell the difference because I put the Sugar Peel sticker on the colorful one. Okay, so that is the first palette. The next palette, of course, is the box of crayons from the Crayon Case website. This retails for $30 to $35. And look how beautiful those colors are. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. You get every single color inside of the crayon case, okay? The only thing that I wish the blue was matte. I wish all of them was matte, but you get a couple of mattes and a couple of shimmers in this palette. Like I said, this retails for $30 to $35 off of the Crayon Case website. Next palette is of course the Morphe 35B palette, which looks like this, which I heard they discontinued, but this retailed for $23 if I'm not mistaken. So this is the Morphe 35B palette. If you guys weren't able to get this palette, I have something for you guys. I have a dupe. Okay, so this one is from Cara Beauty. I purchased this off of Amazon for $15. So either you pay $23 or $15. And this is what the palette looks like. It is almost similar, but the colors are in the opposite. No, they're not in the opposite direction. Yes, they are. No, they ain't. Are they? No, they're not. Okay, so this is the Cara. And this is the 35B. So almost similar, pretty much similar. But you know that the Morphe palette is more pigmented than the Cara palette. But if you did not get your hands on the Morphe 35B palette, this is our alternative. I purchased this off of Amazon. I think it was $15. So this is the dupe for the 35B palette, and it's from Cara Beauty, and it is called the ES2. Next palette is the Nyx Swear Buy It palette, which is so beautiful. And I love this palette. I love the mustard orange. I love the olive greens. And it don't have a lot of red and bright rainbow tones, but this palette is so beautiful. I'm trying to open it, but there we go. And this is what it looks like. Very beautiful. I absolutely love this palette. You could do a neutral eye, colorful eye, every eye you could think of. You could get it out of this palette. This palette retails for $35. I purchased this at the Nyx store. If you purchase online, it will be a little bit more expensive. So I suggest you find a Nyx store and purchase it from there. The next palette is one of my higher end palettes that are colorful. And this is the Sephora Pro, which the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Let me see on my camera. There we go. I love this palette. I really love this palette. I mean, these eyeshadows blend so beautifully. But look at the colors in this palette. And this is probably the most expensive palette that I'm showing you guys today. And this retails for like 80 bucks. 80, between 60 and $80. And I got this off of the Sephora website. They do not sell it in the stores anymore. I tried to find it in the stores and they didn't have it. So yes, that is the Sephora Pro. The next palette is a super affordable palette, and this is from Coastal Scents, and this is the 42 double stacked palette, and it looks like this. And it is so beautiful. I absolutely love this palette. And I had this palette for at least 5 years. And I absolutely love it. So you get this color. It's 2 pans inside. So you get 2 for 1. You get a whole bunch of colorful eyeshadows. And you also get a whole lot of blushes. And you also get 3 brushes. I don't use the brushes, but this retail, I'm not really sure how much this retail for. I'm not really even sure if they sell these anymore, but you can go on the Coastal Scents website to check. Okay, the next palette is from Cara Beauty, and this Cara Professional, and I got the matte and the smoky. Okay, so the matte looks like this. Very beautiful, bright, pigmented colors. And I'm going to move fast during this video because it looked like my battery is on 2 bars. So I have a lot of palettes to show you guys, so I'm not going to do any swatches or anything like that. So this is the Cara Matte. This is the Cara Smoky. Very pretty, very beautiful. Okay, so the next eyeshadow that I'm going to show you are from BH Cosmetics, and these are the Take Me to Brazil palettes. I did not get the third one, but I will get the third one eventually. So I have the 1 and then I have the 2. So the Take Me to the Brazil one looks like this. A whole bunch of colors, all of the rainbow tones, and then you get a large white, a large black at the bottom. And this is the Take Me to the Brazil 2. And they are pretty similar, except there's a little more colors. And then you also get another white at the bottom, which is more iridescent. So these are from Take Me to Brazil palettes. Oh yeah, the Cara palettes were $29. I purchased those off of Amazon. And the BH Cosmetics, I purchased them off the BH Cosmetic website. I think they were like $16 or probably cheaper than that. The next palette I'm going to show you are individual eyeshadows, but I made them into a palette. These are from Makeup Geek. Total came up to $70. So I'm really not sure how much each individual eyeshadow came up to. But this is what it looks like. I put it in the Ofra Z palette and they look like this. These eyeshadows are so pigmented, and look how beautiful those colors are. So these are from Makeup Geek. These are like $70. And yeah, I think that's with shipping and everything. Okay, a little pricey, but worth every cent. Okay, the next palette is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Palette Place. There's not a lot of colors in here, but this is a colorful palette that I tend to gravitate to when I do a makeup tutorial. And yes, this is the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. $23. You can purchase these at Ulta, or you could also go on the Juvia Place website. And these are the beautiful colors. That yellow is on point, okay? And that brown and that purple I love, okay? So you get 3 shimmer shades in here and you get 6 matte. Okay, so the next palette is of course an oldie but not goodie, a oldie but goodie. And this is from Coastal Scents, the Creative Me 1 palette, which I think retailed for, I want to say $10, but I probably got it on sale for $5. But this is what it looks like. The colors are so pigmented, so bright, rainbow inspired, and yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Okay, so they still sell these on the Coastal Scents website. So if you don't have it, go ahead and pick it up because it's worth the money. Okay, the next palette is from Sephora Beauty. And it looks like this. This is the Cupcake and Monsters palette. And I absolutely love this palette as well. The eyeshadows are so pigmented. There's not a range of colors, but these 8 colors does the job. Okay, so this is from Sephora Beauty. And I think I paid, I want to say $54, and I didn't get it off the Sephora Beauty's website. I think I got it off of, was it Nordstrom's website? I'm not sure, but I think it was Nordstrom's for $50. But you can go on the Sephora Beauty's website and purchase this. But when I went on the Sephora Beauty's website, they were all sold out, so I purchased this from somewhere else. So that is what it looks like. The next palette is from Inglot, and I purchased these all individually. Looks like this, but you get so many colors from all of these palette, all of the eyeshadows. As you can see, it goes from darkest to lightest, so you actually get 3 colors out of each eyeshadow pot. And I love this palette. I really love this one to do a neutral eye, this one for a smoky eye, and these right here for a rainbow look, even though there's nothing that's really red. But this palette is absolutely worth it. I think each individual eyeshadow is $10 if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they still sell those. I haven't been on the Inglot website and I don't know how long, but it is worth the money. Okay, so then I got the NYX Ultimate Palette, which looks like this. And I think this was $18, and I purchased this from, matter of fact, I got this from my makeup lady. So these are the colors in here. It is worth the money. You can purchase this at Ulta. You can go on the NYX website. But these are very accessible. They still sell these to this day. So I suggest you pick this one up because it is absolutely gorgeous and the color payoff is wonderful. Next is a Morphe palette. I think I paid $15 for this one. This one is the 12P, and these are the colors in this palette. I absolutely love this palette. I really love this palette. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, I got this off the Morphe website. As you know, Morphe, Ulta sells Morphe, but I haven't seen this palette in the Ulta stores. Okay, the next palette is Party Animal by Laura Lee, Los Angeles. And I got this out of a BoxyCharm box. And these are the colors. Look at those colors though. Look at those colors. So I do not know how much this retail for because I got it in my BoxyCharm, but I really, really love this palette as well because the colors are so bright and so pigmented, and I really, really love this lime green right here. Okay, so next we are going to check out another oldie but goodie, and this is from Urban Decay, and this is the Urban Decay Electric palette, and this retails I think for $49. And these are the colors in this palette, which I've been having this palette for at least 5 years. No, about 4 years. And I love this palette. The color payoff, you know, Urban Decay be on point with their color payoff. So, yes, this is the Electric palette, oldie but goodie. Another palette that I purchased was from... I got this from a store in a mall, and it is called the Bright Light Pinky Rose Cosmetics is the brand, and this is what it looks like. And Pinky Rose, they have a website, and these are the colors in this palette. Look how beautiful those colors are. Very, very beautiful. And these are very pigmented. And what's so elegant and different about this palette is it has 3 glitter press shadows in this palette. And those stick on without a primer, okay? Without a glitter glue, without a primer, those glitters stay on your eye, okay? So that is, and I think that one retail for $29. The next palette is from Sephora Beauty, which is called Block Party. I think this retails for $40 to $50, and this is what it looks like. Doesn't have a lot of colors, but the color payoff is wonderful. I love this green right here. I love the yellow right there. And yeah, that is from Sephora Beauty. I purchased this off of Camera Cosmetics for $50-something because they were sold out on the website. Okay, so the next 4 palettes are the newest colorful palettes that I purchased. This one is the Cosmo Collection from, what is that brand called? I'm thinking, shoot, what is that brand called? Crown Brushes. So I got this from Crown Brushes for I think $5. I paid $5 for this palette, and it has all these Swarovski crystals on it. And this is the palette. So I think they was discontinuing the palette, that's why it was $5. So I did purchase this off of Crown Brushes, and these are the colors. So these are one of my newest palettes. Another new palette that I got off of Amazon. This is called Beauty Glaze Gorgeous Me Eyeshadow Tray. And this has colorful eyeshadows, neutral eyeshadows, and this is what it looks like. It opens up like this, like a book. So you have your dark browns on this side, colorful shadows on this side, and then you have some neutrals on that side. Okay, I need to hurry up because my battery about to die. Okay, so the next palette is from, I got this off of Amazon, I think for $19. This is from Delancey, and this, they have a lot of beautiful palettes on Amazon, and these are the colors in that palette. Very beautiful. I really, really like this palette. Okay, the next palette is the newest palette, and last but not least, I know this video is a little long, but this is the newest palette. This is called the Sugar Trip Squad by NYX. And they have a whole collection, and I'm going to bring you a video on some of the products that I purchased from this collection. And these are the colors. And you know, NYX have not came out with a palette. Oh, yes, they have. I'm tripping. Anyway, this is the palette from NYX. Very beautiful. And these colors are absolutely gorgeous. So that is what this palette looks like. Okay. And I said this was last but not least. But like I said, I'm not showing you all the palettes because I'll be doing this video all day. But these are the ones that I absolutely love. And I don't think I could live without them. And these are from Ace Beauty. And I got all 4 of the collection. And I'm just going to show you the collection real fast. I purchased all 4 for $119. I think they retail for like $28 on the website. This is the first palette. This is a Slice of Paradise. Very colorful, very beautiful. The next palette is called Blossom Passion, which looks like this. And these are the colors in that palette. The next palette is called Classical Paradise, which looks like this. And these are the colors in that palette. And the last palette is called the Paradise Fallen, which looks like this. And these are the colors in that palette. So that is all of the palettes that I want to show you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the notification bell and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Let me know which palette you like the best down below in the comment section, because all the palettes is fabulous. I put my whole 10 hands on all of these palettes, so I guarantee that you will be satisfied with every single last palette that I showed you today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.